My name is Marietta Mehanni, and this week's Gymstick tip is a great one for working posterior shoulder, so back of the shoulder and triceps. It's also going to incorporate legs and, of course, the anterior abdominal wall, which I'll talk more about in a moment. So we're going to start off by having one band on each foot, placing the stick on the floor, and simply step over it. Now, it's much easier than trying to take the stick over your head, and then lift the stick up behind you, so it's now behind you. So we're going to add a bit of tension on, but not too much. In fact, if you're an instructor, a common error here is that clients put on way too much tension on, because this is the exercise that you want to do. So you want to pull the gym stick away from the buttocks, opening out the shoulders and the chest. So breathing out as the arms go back away from the buttocks. You're keeping the head still. Now you want to see movement of the stick away from the body. If the bands are too tight, as this is a very common error, the stick won't go very far back behind the body, and it sort of defeats the purpose of the exercise. You're not moving. So take some tension off and focus on not just moving the arms and the stick, but also moving the shoulders. So bring the shoulders forwards and then pulling the stick away from your buttocks. So pull back, and you'll feel your abdominal wall actually activate every time you pull back. It's like an invisible thread. It's attached to the stick. So as you pull back, you feel these abdominal muscles tighten. So I'm going to pull back and release, pull back and release. Get the chin tucked in, right? It's important. So if you're an instructor, another common error is that people will try and pull the stick back by thrusting the head forward. So chin tucked in and pull back. So after we do 30 seconds of this, or 16 repetitions, we have a little 10-second break, and then we add legs. So we're actually going to squat. So choose a squat position that's comfortable for you, and sit down and lift. Now, for people that have a lot of trouble with keeping their torso upright, meaning that you do this, or you're an instructor and you can see people doing this, ask them to take their feet wider and try and keep their bodies more upright. If you go wider, you definitely need to add more tension on the gym stick, because the bands get looser as you go down. So pulling back and standing back up again. Pulling back and standing back up again. So breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. So we're going to do 16 repetitions of this, or 30 seconds worth. And then the final exercise in this particular trio is you're going to start off by having your leg lifted, and then you're stepping forwards and coming back. So I've started with my right leg. Yep. So right leg up, step forwards, pull the gym stick back and release. Right leg up, pull the gym stick back and release. And you pull back as you step forwards. And you want to pull back the second you move forwards, not step forwards and then pull back. So if you're an instructor, just watch for that. You want the stick to move the second they start moving forwards. So you want to pull back, and you may also get them to engage when they're in this position, so the stick is actually already off their buttocks, and then they've got to pull back further as they step forwards into that lunge. A lot harder on keeping the torso upright, which is why we want to make sure that they're automatically engaging here. You don't have to cue engage your abdominals, just cue pull the stick back and keep your body upright. Yeah, so pull the stick back and try and keep your body upright, and then the engagement will automatically happen. Yeah, heart rate's definitely going to come up with that particular exercise. And it's great that it has a little balance component at the end, which will challenge some of your clients, or yourself if you're doing this at home. So after you've done 30 seconds of this, you simply just relax your feet back down again, and you're back to performing the first exercise, where you're pulling the shoulders back and pulling the stick away from your buttocks. Then do the squat, and then add the lunge on the opposite leg. Great exercise for getting heart rate up. Great for training those muscles that are going to help you maintain good posture. And that's this week's Gymstick tip.